Alright, we are ready, I think. Hello there, hope everyone's doing fine. Let me just check if things actually alright on my phone and PC. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're good to go. So, hope everyone's doing well. Hello there. We're continuing with the Day of Vanish with the Stars. Now, the beginning was really confusing because I think there were some characters from other events I haven't played. Namely, the Arc Imperator and the other person that was based on Himiko, the Himiko suits. Well, as well as other references, but those didn't appear in the story, so I think we're fine with those. So I think we're good to go. I mean, last time it was really confusing because I was still trying to, you know, absorb all that thing about all the different memories that I was so confused about. So we didn't really get to do much because there was so much confusion. I barely could play and try to understand stuff. But now I think I got. I mean, I'm still really confused about why the hell Zhu Kongming is now, well, certainly like evil almost. But I think I get like what happened, right? There's been a long time, something happened. I think Reed is not around anymore, and well, Himiko and Fuwa, the ones from the event, right? The Arc Imperator and the other person just died. Yeah, they killed Himiko in front of us. Well, that was cool from them, knowing what happened in the main story. But I think I got basics of what's going on, and I'm guessing they'll explain the rest. So we'll just keep going. All right, chest moves. Just check if everything's fine. You're right. Yes. We start off well. Oh no. I mean, we already knew that, but still, starting with that phrase is just prelude for bad stuff to happen. Wait, Teresa was asking about her just now. Wouldn't she know? Okay, yeah, I don't remember that, but that's suspicious. Kongming took another sip and continued to fiddle with her cup. Suppose you've noticed that you came here 3 months later than me. A lot has happened since I arrived home. 3 months? And all that happened and you changed that much? Huh. Thought it would be like a few years at least. It all started with the 3 years I stayed on the island. I'd reinforced the seal on Hodo several times. Alright, 3 years is too long for it to be left unchecked. Does it relate to Hodo again? So we don't know the exact time that since the past that we got on the Honkai Kingdom 0 yet, but it seems it's been at least 3 years. Probably more, it's several times. If it broke free... Oh, it broke free. The Empire became its first victim. So when you returned, Rita was already fighting Hodo. Kongming nodded. Beneath her usual composure, could feel unwanted memories surging up. So maybe she's not as evil as it seems. It seems like she's been through a lot. 1,000 years ago, I once sealed Hodo. Right, 1,000 years ago. With my formation to protect Imperia. When I tried to activate the formation again this time, I found the old partners by my side all gone. Without their help, it's far too difficult to seal the beast again. For the help I asked, even the 2 envoys I sent didn't make it back, let alone a new reply. So that's why you call the other 2 kingdoms onlookers. Because they didn't try to save the from the Hodo. This explains her bad blood with the Arc Imperator and Corsair Queen. So I guess those are the new... Alright, those are the new governors, okay. The 2 kingdoms stood idle. Okay, yeah, that's why she was so mad at them, I guess. Well, we fought Hodo, trying to prey on us once we were weakened. When I finally developed a new formation and went to Rita so we could stop Hodo together... Oh. We're going straight in? Oh. Okay. Well, I guess we're reliving the experience. Well, that doesn't sound good. Look for traces of Rita. Oh no. Why do I feel like this is a bad thing? I know she's dead, but, you know, I feel like she's about to die again. In the past, in the flashback. Seems to belong to Rita. When you find someone's belongings and not the person, that's a bad sign. Wait, oh, there's another thing there. And this too. We won't lose. Oh, we got enemies here. Let's deal with them. The combo. And the music. And you know something bad's happening when the music plays. Oh no. Are those all the enemies? Yes. For traces of Rita. Oh, there's another monster there. Okay, move on. Oh no. A scythe without its user. And fire. Oh no, she's dead, isn't she? Right here. We're doing a flashback, are we? You really had to show us a flashback. Oh, the music. Oh no. See you in the next world. See you in the next world. They really had to play that. You know something bad's gonna happen when that song plays. Found her scythe lying by the river. Hodo was long gone, only scattered petals rippling with the water. Rita was lying in the water as if quietly asleep. And this is heartbreaking. There were more wounds on her than I could possibly count, but no bleeding anymore. I lifted her up. She was soaked all over, but she felt feather light, as if all the blood in her had bled dry. I looked down at her and felt she looked so strange for reasons I couldn't tell. I cuddled the cold body and wandered on until night fell and stars rose above the sea. The answer finally came to me. Whenever I saw her, there was always this understand smile on her face, and in her eyes, to be more exact. I can't see her eyes anymore. Oh, you really have to make a cutscene? She was mad. That explains things. I can't see her eyes anymore. The Chancellor couldn't finish the sentence, but Kongming knew what I meant and nodded silently. And you won't know about the rest. I'm avenging Rita. It was Odo's fault, though. I mean, I don't think the others could have guessed that Rita would be dead, though. Now that Corsair Queen and Arch Imperator have been served justice, there's one more culprit left before Rita is fully avenged. Well, Hodo? Is it still around? Kongmi fell in her thoughts and dared not to disturb her. No. No, look, Teresa is innocent. Of course not. Okay, good. Why would they kill a lunatic? She's not a lunatic, at least I don't think so. It's gotta be Odo, right? If it's still around, we can't let it roam free. Though I don't agree with Arch Imperator and the Corsair Queen being slain, though. That's just pointless revenge. And you're avenging something that's not exactly their fault. Sure, they did indirectly influence it, but it wasn't they who killed, and nor would they like, oh yeah, let's get Rita killed. I don't think they thought that. So she wouldn't believe Rita is dead. Oh no. Oh, never mind. That's Teresa. Okay. And she's still thinking about singing for her. That's no ruler for the Empire, so I relieved her of the throne. Meanwhile, I ordered her to sing for me and me alone. Look, that's just cruel, though. In her mind, it's me who's keeping her from dear Rita. Coming spoke like these were trivial matters of no importance. She lifted her head and emptied the cup in one go. Soft blush began to float over her cheeks. It's all history now. Now indulge me with the game of chess. Before I could before Honkai Kingdom 0 started. Before I could say anything, Kongming took out a chessboard and set the game on the table. Forgive me, but I'm in no mood for chess after what just happened. Captain may find my puzzle intrusive, but some things are better told me over the chessboard. Are you afraid of losing to me, Captain? She winkled with willy eyes. I wonder if it's the wine working. And I felt the old and familiar Kongming come back. I'd let you play the first hand. How about that? Yeah, she's less more of a lunatic and more like a normal person now. You're giving me a big advantage. Kongming, please go easy on me. I landed my first piece. Cannon in lane 2, moving to lane 4. Pawn in lane 5, lane 6. Story hasn't quite finished. Right, I don't know chess, so I can't really understand what's going on. I mean, I know chess, but I don't know the rules and stuff, so I will get really confused. Ironically, thanks to Rita's death, I accomplished in 3 months what I failed in the past centuries. King in lane 6. From this moment, you two become immortal. With no other greater interference, your life shall last eternally. Who's you two? I know Kongming became immortal. Wait, wasn't Rita immortal too? I'm confused now. Wait, Rita was immortal too, right? Wait, why'd she die? I mean, I guess she can still die, just not of age, I guess. Rook in lane 3 by advancing by 8. Immortality isn't the same as free from death. There we go. Huh. Are these words from the golem in the ruins? Rook in lane 2, advancing by 1. I remember the last time it... Foremost pawn moving lane 5. No, it's from an earlier time. Not sure how to continue the topic. I could only pretend to focus on the chessboard. Rook in lane 2 and lane 5. It took me a lot of hard thinking. From lane 5. I don't understand chess, so sorry if I'm just kind of skipping these dialogues over here, because I don't understand chess at all, the rules. So I can't really make an opinion on it. Kongming laying one piece after another with hardly any thinking. Somehow I felt the breath became heavier, and the eyes became brighter. The game went on, but my position grew worse and worse. I could barely hold off for the offensive. Ooh, Kongming's good at chess though. I mean, without knowing chess, I can tell that she's good at chess by this, okay? What happened? Somehow I felt her breath became heavier. The letter plays didn't slow down a bit. Are you alright? Kongming waved her hand, signaling me to continue. Alright, who's gonna win though? Her hands seemed to be shivering in an almost unnoticeable way. She's afraid? Or... Kongming, should we take a break? I'm fine. Captain. What, Kongming? Thank you for playing chess with me. Captain, you have lost. There we go. Wait, what's this? What just happened? Did she just black out? Kongming! Kongming's cup fell off her hand and I rose to my feet immediately. The guards came at me with their lances. What? Was this planned? Did she plan suicide or something? The hell? Step back, all of you. Anyone come before me without me saying so shall be executed here and now. Oh, because the guards thought we tried to kill her or something, I guess. The guards exchanged a confused look. Right, so the guards thought Kongming was in risk because of us, so I guess that makes sense, because, someone suddenly blacked out when someone just came in for a meeting. I guess that would be kind of suspicious. Someone like served them poison or something, but no. I guess I can kind of understand the guards' actions, I guess. Fused looked with each other and took one step back. Gasping heavily, Kongming supported herself with one hand on the table and pointed the other at the chessboard. So what the hell happened? Why did he fall like that? It's not finished yet, but I know I have lost. That doesn't concern me now, Kong. Please tell me what happened. Right. She let out a long breath and laughed. Oh no. My time has come, it seems. Wait, no, you don't. What the hell? Spilled wine spread around the cup. I suddenly remember she said something about only one more culprit left. Did she try to kill herself? Because she failed to protect Rita, is that it? Oh, come on now. Are you trying? Oh god, she served poison in her own wine. No, not like that. I mean it. I didn't mean it. What do you mean? This flagon is not poison, but the previous one was. The 2 prisoners bought up my maiden for this. The 2 prisoners bought off. Wait, did the maiden? So was it the maiden who served it, the previous one, or was it coming? I left my guard down and did not test the wine for poison. Oh, so the maiden tried. They traded their deaths for mine. Oh, the one before. 2 lives for 1. Pretty decent deal for them, I guess. What the hell? I'm gonna want to say why I moved at such big sways earlier. She knew it's poison at the first sip and she stopped me drinking it in a subtle way, but why? Your enemies are all dead, and this is your palace, a place. Why didn't you say it when you found out the poison wine? If you said something then, there might still be a chance. Look, she's not gonna die, right? Please no. Gongming shook her head with a bitter smile. I drank the poison wine if there's nothing left for me in this world. For I finally assured myself that you were the one. Gongming turned around and stared directly into my eyes. The one? Long, long ago, when I was still a 12-year-old princess, I fled the capital trying to save the empire on my own. I think I remember that. Out of nowhere, nobody showed up and seemed hell-bent on helping me and protecting me. I still remember the fish grill they cooked. Yeah, that was us. Never tasted anything fouler. I had a lot of help. My uncle, General Durandal, Miss Iron Fist. But how did I end up this way? Maybe it all started in a year after the one left me. Imperial year 72. I went to the ruins alone to check the seal. Just as I suspected the seal was beginning to wane, I needed to stay there and strengthen it. But amidst the ruined memories of the past were awakened. What was one doing now? When would fate bring us together again? In what future would our reunion happen? In the eyes of Gongming stars shone bright. I tried to analyze the slipping Miss Iron Fist, the only thing left to me by the one. Oh, she was sleeping now. Yes, she did stay there back then, didn't she? I thought I had the secret and developed a new formation, but it brought Rosalia and Lilia here before you. That time, sending you back was to right a wrong. After all, it was technically my fault that you were brought here. In the 3 years drifting on the island, I watched you closely, and somehow you always reminded me of the one. The one. Seeing coming on the verge of glass, swept the board aside and got a hold of her before she left. Did we just got a captain dress reveal in our hand reveal? I guess we got the captain hand reveal here. I don't think we've ever seen it. She got firstly with blonde. Oh no. Please don't. But now I'm finally certain. Her shivering hand drying at my face. You're indeed the one. The short week when you were by my side changed the entire course of my life. Maybe she mistook me for an old friend. Something in her determined eyes began to make me doubt my identity. I wanted to say something, ask something, but a strong hand named Fate grabbed me by the throat and silenced me. Wait, did the captain lost part of its memories? That might be. He looked different, but a person's nature does not change easily. They call me the Grand Seeress for a reason. I can always see under the skin and reach the heart. I don't know how you did it. When you said you leave, the one that's supposed to be, you, passed out instantly. After he woke up, he had no memory about me left. Oh. I guess that makes sense, because we woke up, when we woke up in this world, we were actually in the, near the Uncle Kiana. That's just a a meme there. But we were just there. And if it wasn't just, you know, a fake reality, well, it'd have to be someone, so it'd have to be someone's body, right? That makes sense now. If we borrowed someone's body from that world when we went back in time, which makes sense why it's a different person now, but it's the same soul, right? The only one who can validate my theory is Miss Iron Fist, but she's been in a 1,000-year-long slumber. I always thought you left her behind for a reason, so I studied her over and over. With a little bit of luck, I developed the unstable formation based on what I learned from Miss Iron Fist. You were split into two halves in the teleportation, and the second half emerged 3 years later than the first. Two identities, but the same one, huh? This time you came 3 months later than me. Coughing as she turned her body around in the search for more If Miss Iron Fist is as powerful as she claimed, she might know how to alter the ill fate where I had to avenge Rita. So that Rita didn't die. We could do that actually, right? This is the Sea of Quanta after all. So I don't think it's related to the imaginary tree in any way like Otto's trying to do. So I think that's possible. I mean, didn't we literally go to the past before to right or wrong? Miss Iron Fist you mentioned, where's she? Sitting in my bed chamber asleep. If there's anyone in the world who can wake her up, it has to be you. The OST though, it's too much for me to take in. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have entertained such a bold theory. So my faith is still in you, that you can change everything before it's too late. In my arms, calm me muster the last of her dying strength to clench to my wrist. Find Miss Iron Fist, wake her up. You have to find a way to make things better. Save Imberia, save Rita, and save me. We've got to. Your words are still ringing in my ears. See you in the distant future. So please, take me to the distant future, where we can meet again. Oh god, this story is gonna be some feels here. Please, Mr. Assassin. Come on, please don't die. Please tell me she survived at least at the end, even if she dies here, then maybe we can bring her back. Under the starry sky of Peachy, her parted lips were trying to tell an unfinished story. The elders used to say stars were people among us, when the ocean and the sky were still connected. The day she vanished with the stars. Oh no! I'm realizing the title! Please don't let that be foreshadowing. The day she vanished with the stars. Well, it could be referencing Rita though, so I don't know. Someone took a raft to drift across the ocean, but ended up in the sky as a shining star. I held her in my arms and whispered her name softly, but the world only gave me dead silence as reply. The girl before my eyes, vividly in my memory, everything she ever said or did clashed and converged into an overwhelming tide that swallowed me. Laments. Oh god. Eternal separation of the stars. Ooh, wait, is that's a sick outfit? Can we just say that? Ooh, okay. I didn't know there was an astrologer's outfit. I thought that was already the event character. Pretty cool. Oh, I don't like this. Oh god, I know this from chapter 17, don't we? And actually from Kiana's as well, right? In chapter like 11EX, I think? Alright. Oh god, oh, okay, we're fighting ourselves, right. The memory and the reality clash, which one is a real Kongming? I'm just slightly intrigued by you, the self-professed captain. There'll be plenty of time for us to know more. Could never swindle and farewell. Someone seemed to have said these words to me long ago. It's time to say goodbye, Captain. Oh god. This is the end. Let's switch now. How about that? People's fate might vary, but they share the same death. Okay, hold up. Place that. My fate is still in you. You can change everything. The only thing I can do is head to the true future. The one we want, right? Let's go. Whew, where is this going? Please don't be a sad story at the end. I mean, sure, you can be a sad story, but please let her survive. Please, please. Set adrift. Oh, it's a cutscene. Oh no. I'm guessing it's just gonna be a lot of dialogue and sad dialogue, most likely. Incoming's bed chamber. Oh, she's gonna be dead. Oh god. Oh, or is it Miss Iron Fist? Small figure. Okay, never mind. It's the elf. It's the elf. Okay. A small figure was sitting with his back against the screen. She was sitting on a giant metallic hand with two more hands supporting her in the back, but her head was drooping. Miss Iron Fist. I glanced over the room and found the screen to be a clear-cut border of different views. Hold up. Okay, let's go. Before the screen, everything was neat and tidy, but behind the screen there were more cluttered book piles. Kogami must have spent more sleepless nights here sitting opposite Miss Iron Fist than I can possibly count. The Grand Seeress is immortal. She'll be back with us in no time. Noise came from outside the window. I thought I was fine, so I lay low. Wait, who is that? Find the one who drank with the Grand Seeress. Oh, are they after us? Oh no. They're after us. Who is the heir to the Grand Seeress? And every voice was struggling to overwhelm the others. No voice could be heard clearly. The one with the decisive voice was gone. She's now a star looking down upon us. Please don't say that. The voices from the ground could never reach her now. But there has to be something I can do. As I stared at Miss Iron Fist, those hard questions awaiting answers came at me again. Why am I here? When did I see Kongming before? Why would I do these things for her? These questions merged into a more important question. Who am I? And I know the answer to this one. I'm Captain. I'm Captain. I reached out to the tiny robot. The moment my hand came into contact with her, an electric flux surged around her and shot at my finger. Each pain made me retract my hand instantly. Tesla 0. Verification complete. Tesla 0 rebooting. Wake up failed. Entering low power mode. I was taken aback. Wake up failed, but you were talking. Tesla 0 seems to be a real name, and Miss Iron Fist perhaps a nickname. Yep. I began to size her up. The three grey hands were half open, and the electric fluxes flew through bunny ears. No way, she's from this era. Power mode active. Speech module disabled. I heard it clearly this time. The voice came from inside Miss Iron Fist, probably some recorded system prompt. Miss Iron Fist, I'm Captain. Kongming sent me here. Low power mode active. Speech mode disabled. Well, I can talk, but it's the automated message, I guess. She told me you knew how to rewrite the history where Rita died miserably and she had to avenge her with blood. Oh no. Rita is dead and so is Kongming. I was babbling uncontrollably. I didn't know what I was saying, but I had to say something. Oh no, it's still disabled. Miss Iron Fist, how do I bring two dead people back alive? Please help me if you know. If Rita was alive, Kongming would not... Keywords detected. And analyzed. Augmentation on. Set anchor to initiate transfer with full energy charge. Anchor? The time point when Rita died? Or never mind, I'll just go with it and see what happens. We're going back in time, huh? Tesla 0 will lend you energy. I'm charging the next chapter. Okay. Defeats the monsters energized to charge Tesla 0. The point will enter cooldown once cleared and cannot be cleared again for a period of time. Well, I hope that doesn't lock us out of the story though, because we do only have 6 days. Fully energized Tesla 0 to start a new chapter. Oh no. Oh, let's hope we can do it all. Alright. I need an electric shield. So we want lightning characters here, is it? Perfect. Okay, we can go ahead and do this. We can add official, I guess.
あなたの運命はすでに我が手中の糸
No, we don't need official. Let's do
わらわに任務
a
か
character I don't use much. Just do. Alright, we don't have good sets for her. So sure. And then we can set in, I don't know, Yaimiko, yeah, Sakura. There we go. Alright, we are ready. I think this should be able to beat it.
任務開始します
Wait, is that the thing we need to charge? I think it is. Never mind, we just need to defeat the monsters. Hey, that ain't good. Alright, do this. Oops, I'm frozen again. Oh god, stop freezing me. Okay, can I? Okay, there we go. We got, at least we got the other invasion now, so I can definitely get one of the ults. There we go. Alright, wait, we need it. One more combo. There we go. Do this. We got the ult in. Hit them all. Alright, do the double ult here. Let's try getting an ult for this here because I really like the ult of this. Okay, we definitely don't want to be hit by that though. Oh god, stop doing that! Come on, let me get the ult. Almost. Okay, we can get it now. Do this. Now that was a good hit. Now we can switch and get back to the damage here. Got that. There we go. We got that done.
任務完了です
Let's see how much that charges. Good, do we? Okay. 10 XP. What do we get? Oh, we got this as well. Rubric. I don't know what that is. Let's see. It's currently 16.7. Okay. The cooldown is 5 hours, but still, we can't do a 5-hour stream, so hopefully we can do it all in one go. Alright, so here's the next one. There's no buffs, right? No buffs. We can just go ahead and choose our team. Well, there's no need to go over the top with 3 good characters, so let's just choose our show of reason. And then we can go with some, I don't know, 2 random ones that we won't be using. Actually, I mean, this would make sense to go with their show of reason. And the rest, I don't know, some character I won't use in others. Sure. Okay. That is good to go. We'll use, I don't know, Ursh of Thunder, sure. I think that does give total damage, so alright, we're good to go. Alright, here we go. My strongest character along with Ursh of Scion, so I mean, probably Ursh of Scion is stronger simply because I don't have good stigmatics for Ursh of reason, even though I am quite the best weapon. Well, aside from it's not fully upgraded, but yes. Yeah, I think we should have gone with Ultra Flame Scion, to be honest, because Jin is literally a nice enemy. Yeah, okay, dude, can we... Okay, it's fine. We don't need to get the full combo, because we just got the burst. Get the free arm in there as well. There we go, you're down. Alright, we got another one. We got another one. Complete.
自分の道を見つけました
Alright. Let's see. That does get us some currency in charge. When you can check out a Rubik, you can get into Energized Daily, no buffs for Energized Daily, and in Straight Stars. Okay. So essentially they give us buffs. They upgrade us, okay. Bonus buffs we activate. No, they're not for Rubica. Alright, so we just need to collect them. We don't need to exactly get specific ones. Alright. Fire shield as a rhyme trauma. What does that? Well, we get some characters, some buffs. Oh, we can reuse characters. I almost thought you couldn't actually. Well, if we can just reuse characters, well, why not go with 3 archers, right? Physical damage and shield breaking. Unfortunately, this health isn't that good, I'm afraid. I mean, it's good for specific things, but I think the physical DPS one for physical support is Cecil 0. Alright. Now let's go in with 3 archers. What's wrong with that? So I think we're good with just this. Okay, stop blocking the build. Okay, yeah. You're faster for it. You can't block this now, can you? Oh, that was done. Alright. How much percentage? I think it's just gonna be 16 each. So we're gonna have to do a bit. 50%. Alright, we're gonna need to do 6. We don't need to do all of them. I mean, sure. How about we get an official this time? I mean, if we even use it, I'm probably just gonna use her for a reason. Right. Oh, we got a lot of here. Oh, we'll take it. Good enough for this. We get the ult. We can. Alright, we get the ult. Here as well. And now we go in with personal reason. There we go. Done. There we go. Alright, we completed another one. We're gonna go straight to the next one. Lightning. Oh, we got a physical damage buff here. Alright, actually, a lot of characters get a buff. Alright, we'll be going with, sure, the Ursa of the Void. Let me get some of the stigmas back from Carol. Alright, so we're going to be using the Ursa of the Void. And we're going to be using... Ooh, the other characters don't get a buff, so anything at all. Okay. So, Astrologos, where is she? Actually... Let's use her for once. Oh, never mind, it doesn't let us. Because we do have Ursa of the Void on the team, so we wouldn't... Oh god! Now that's a lot of attacks there. There you go, Wendy's attack. Yeah, we're gonna take those. Alright, keep going. There we go. You aren't lasting long, aren't you? There we go, we get the ults, we get some good damage in, and I think they're almost dead. There we go. Wait, that's not it. We still have more. You know what I'm thinking? Finish it. Oh, I was gonna use the elf, but I actually really got the last bit of the combo. I was trying to finish it with the elf, but oh well. Alright, we'll still need more. I think we still need one more, so let's do the last one. Ice Pillar. Now we get buff for these characters. Right, time to use Himiko. Okay, that's decent at least. Alright, so we use Himiko here, and so Ursa Flame Scion, and we get Ursa of the Void. There we go. No, we'll probably just use Himiko and that's it. Alright, that's done. Time for you to go down. Alright, fine, I'll use Ursula for the final too.
審判の時は来た
Alright, back to Indigo. Alright, use it again. Alright, purchase that. Alright, time to use the double ult. Alright, let's finish with our Twin Scion.
決戦の時が来たこのレッ
There we
ド
go.
断ち切る
That's final lesson ult.
私は真っ暗な空を燃やし尽くし
Alright, let's see. Do we have it
光
now?
をより彼方へと届
Do
け
we
る
have it maxed now? Let's see. I think we do. Good. We can carry on with the story. Tesla Zero is charged. Charging complete. Tesla Zero start a new chapter. So did we just? Oh, we created a new timeline. This time, that's in brutal battle against Hodo. So we're back in time, right? Please, Miss Iron Fist. I saw Kangming's eyes closed again. Her heart had stopped beating, but her tears were still streaming down. Tears drop by drop onto the back of my hands. They were cold. Charging complete. Positioning anchor. Completing. Complete. Transferring. Complete. Calculating termination time. Like rubble, small chunks of my consciousness slowly floated back, but regaining my senses took more time. A fragrance found its way to my nose. My body became lighter and began to embrace the drifting senses. But as my senses returned to me, the fragrance began to smell wrong. Something bitter in my mouth. Where are we? As we struggled to sit up in bed, something was accidentally knocked over and fell down. I heard the sound of something breaking and then a cough. Turned around and looked at a waving her fan at the side with a poker face and unfriendly eyes. This looked unmistakably the Kangming I used to know. Why am I here? I was hoping you would answer this question for me, fool. Looks like I did. Right, where are we? Have we even met in this timeline? How did you manage to fail again and end up in my chamber? Fail at what? I meant to say I'm back to save her life, but she'd simply sniff at me and refuse to believe her life was at stake. I have no idea why I wasn't sent back to my world. I was hoping you could tell me. I was telling the truth, but only the half of it. What exactly went wrong with my formation? Even Rosalie and Lily are missing now. Never mind, long story short, I didn't see you when I left the ruins, but I found you here and unconscious. Well, that does place me 3 months earlier than the last time. Right. By the time, the Penglai incense is precious tribute from the western nomads, carefully preserved for Kichi. I burned half of the block to wake you up, and you casually broke the other half. I didn't mean to, the smoke all suffocated me. Ungrateful fool, I grant the incense and you powdered to save your worthless life, and you dared to grumble. So the bitter taste came from the incense. Never mind, it's a great folly for me to save you in the first place. You always the self-important got me before. The Kangming I knew is back, and that's a big relief. Look, the stubborn absent-minded. I just saved your life. Where's your respect and gratitude? I'd never disrespect you. Do you have anything to confess? We're not keeping something from me? No, of course not. Really. Time will attest to my innocence and integrity. I heard Miss Ironfist know when I was half-conscious, maybe coming her too. That's why she asked me this. This bed was right beside the screen, and from where I sat, I could see Miss Ironfist quickly. That's Tesla Zero. How did you... Wait, you mean in your timeline we didn't know each other before we met? Lying to Kami is like playing with fire. I better mix it with the side of truth. Oh, the Chancellor told me a lot of your stories, and I know this Miss Ironfist has been a big help to you. Yes, that's the Tesla Zero you've heard. She came here with an old friend. Oh, okay, it's just because it's a different body, right? She's been asleep ever since the old friend left, right? So they do know each other. Looks like Miss Ironfist fell into power-saving mode again, before Kami returned, so I wouldn't be exposed. Rita did tell you all this. She never said she had a civilian friend like you. Miss Ironfist once helped me to defeat Hodo. Now it has returned, but she's not able to help me again. Neither are a lot of my old friends. Oh, that's the timeline where Hodo attacked. It's hard for me to admit, but that my formation was the reason why you failed to return to your world once again. I was told Hodo had broke loose again and Rita went to the front line. Right now? Just now, Therese and I sent envoys to Schicksal to Jormungand asking for their help, which we know that they wouldn't help. That's the beginning of the catastrophe, right? They're not coming. If Hodo picks Imberia as his first target, the other two kingdoms may very well stand by. Calming's trying to make me realize I might have taken too big a leap. To avoid suspicion, I add something. Just a hunch, but it were to ask them anyway. On the other hand, you can start preparing your formation. I had that in mind, but Rito left me a message. No, there's no time for hesitation. I've kept myself away from worldly affairs for too long. That same logic seems to sleep off me. To my surprise, you read the situation very well. Describing my brains for a good reason to convince her, she made up her mind decisively. Let's go and check the abyssal altar. Let's hope Rita's still alive by then. So this is where Odo was sealed. Yes, Odo was previously sealed at the altar, or in a space near the altar to be more exact. When it said this fled the space, it also caused massive damage to the ruins over there. It's Gollum, she's still asleep. Look closely. Calming walked up to Gollum with a gentle lift of hand. Half of Gollum's head fell. It's broken. The fallen part had clearly scorched marks. Could it be Hodo? It even broke Gollum. Exactly, and maybe the traces can help us track it down. Captain, help me deploy the 7-star formation. The 7-star formation? Light up the 7 star lanterns in the correct order. Follow me, I'll tell you how it works later. Alright. So we're using Kongming again. Let's go. Light up the 7 lanterns. Is there an order? No? We'll just go? Alright. Oh, careful there. Oh, it's just monsters. Okay. There you go. Those Honkai beasts go down fast. Alright, activate this. I think we got the other one. This one too. Here come more monsters. There we go. Go down. Go down, you. The Honkai beasts. Go down. It's your time to die. I'm not using my ult yet. There we go. That's done. Well, next one. Oh, the one's gonna spawn again? Yeah. So it's each 2 by 2 essentially. We'll use my ult when it's needed at the maximum. So when we get the last battle, which is probably now. Oh, never mind. So we got the 7. Wait, something's going on. That's a formation. Right. Oh no! Hodo! Isn't it? Now there's fire here. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Now I have a bad feeling about it. Is that Hodo? Strange. Coming, what? Deploy the formation to probe the ruins laid up the land to indicate Odo's energy traces. The lanterns point to Munimberia. I didn't receive any report of its appearance there. Oh, it's happening right now. Please don't kill Rita. As she spoke, some disturbing crackles were heard. I looked closely and found 5 lanterns cracked. Kongming waved her fan with a frown. Captain, we need to return to Munimberia now. What did you find, Kongming? I used the same formation to seal Odo, but now 5 of the 7 lanterns are broken. It's grown much stronger since then. The lanterns told us Odo went to Munimberia first, in the most densely populated part. Well, that's dangerous. But based on the information I received, Odo never showed up around Munimberia lately. Rita said she could handle Odo alone and told me to focus on the formation. Don't! Evidently, Odo may bounce back any hour and Rita can only talk from Munimberia for a time. We can't let that happen. As if to echo Kongming's observation, a huge bang came from afar. Curses, that's from the largest neighborhood of Iberia. Oh no. Wait, Kongming is we're running out of time. Let's talk about this on the road. Oh, let's hope this ends up well, because I have a feeling this will not end up well, and we're gonna have to go back to another timeline. I have a very bad feeling. It's like I know there's a thin thread in the wind, but I can't see it or grip it. For the first time in my life, I can feel the future slipping through my fingers like sand grains. Oh no, it's not gonna end well, isn't it? Never mind. To endeavor to my wit's end, leave no room for regrets. Is my way. Hold on, Captain. Standing on the hilltop outside Iberia, we saw sporadic fire burning in the city's commercial area. Some shops are damaged, but not very badly. The fire should be put out soon. It's a bit weird. None of the citizens are out to snuff out the fire. Your Majesty. Well, they'd probably be scared to get the fire out. I mean, Odo is there, right? You're the manager of the fabric store, right? There's fire in the city. Are you alright? What are you doing? I'm fire, just here to check my store. How does it look? Half of the store is toasted, but thanks to the Chancellor, all of our precious stock were moved elsewhere. You saw the Chancellor? Did she head to the mountain behind the city? The difficult terrain there is likely to keep Odo away. On hearing these words, the manager knelt down and shouted out 3 times. She sent word and told us to hide in the mountain. She said the beast wouldn't go there. No wonder there's no one in the city. They all went to the mountain. Alright, dude, these bots gotta stop. Or I'll be putting a bot here and get them to delete those links, so. She mentioned there were other monsters brought by Hodo, but they wandered about without a clear target. So where's the Chancellor then? I have no idea. Oh, it's happening, isn't it? Kongming helped the manager get back on his feet, lips parted with something held her words back. Leave now and hurry. Stores can be rebuilt, but you only have one life. Kongming remained where she was, her eyes staring into the distance. Kongming, don't blame him. Think I blame him for ditching the safety zone? Rita told him to stay in and risking his life for the shop? No, I won't. Life is hard, and the shop means the world to him. Besides, he doesn't owe his life to Rita. See, that's a very different Kongming from what happened after 3 months. He changed a lot because of suffering. Kongming sighed before she carefully observed the neighborhood and plucked a tree branch and rocks to draw a formation. Water on the top and the lake at the bottom. This rain-praying formation should be enough to handle the fire. Let's track Hodo down along the path. Alright, so we're going into the city, the town I mean, Iberia. Oh, so can we just get out of the fire? No? We just go? Okay, we just go. Cool. Are we sure we can put out the fire? Hold up. Will this put out the fire? No. I think that's just for cosmetics then. I thought we were putting out the fire, but never mind. Alright. Alright, let that go down. We're almost done here. Alright, those guys are down. Alright, next area. It's time for you to get ulted. Alright. We're fine so far. Ult again? I don't think there's any need. It's just a flame emperor left, so. There we go. Let's carry on. There we go. It's actually quite fun to play, to be honest. A trail of huge scorched footsteps extended before our eyes, and on the side of the trail were trees slashed in half. This is obviously from Odo's tail sweep. Odo went that way, the ancient battlefield. That's an open space where it can run freely. If we can't stop it there, it will be even harder to trap it later. Rita, don't even think about. Coming bit her lips and took long to make up her mind. Fear won't be able to protect you later, so take the bamboo path and get into the mountain now. Oh, no we ain't. We're protecting Rita here. Don't give up on me yet, Kangming. I may not be much of a help, but I certainly won't become your dead weight. I can take care of myself. It's your call. Kangming packed her a fan and flipped her long sleeve to stride off. Stay by her side no matter how hard it is. This time we'll save Rita together and rewrite history. Follow up, I'm not waiting for you. Her voice faded as her gap expanded. I threw my hesitation aside to catch up with her. Hodo. Oh god. It's here, huh? The ancient battlefield. Oh, that's the place. Explosion. Stepped in and saw a giant shadow looming in the smoke. Kangming's hard track helped me to evade the raining bubble. Although he's hiding now. In the smoke screen to the tall figure. Please be okay. Hide all you want, thought creature. Okay, she's still alive. Good. There's no escaping a final strike. Okay, before we actually get into the Hodo battle, I do need to be right back, get some water. So I'll be back in around 2 minutes. Alright, we are ready now. Let's go back over to Honkai. There we go. Alright. By the way, that Rita with the lens and the outfit looks sick. You'll never put out your filthy claws in Imbury again, even if it costs my life. Please don't. The Grand Chancellor of Imburia, the perfect woman free from any human weakness, was now bathed in blood. Already. She's weakened. She won't survive much longer. Still, there wasn't even a trace of fear to be found on her face. Rita, what do you think you're doing? Rita turned over and saw me. Captain, you're here too. No wonder Her Majesty found me. Forgive my manners, but this is not a good place or time for friendly chat. She gave me a smell for turning around again. Don't! Her Majesty. So I failed to keep you from here. So you have to find me in this utterly unpresentable state. Kangming didn't wait Rita to finish and tore a scrap of her sleeve. She walked up to Rita and silently dressed her wounds. It's a pity that the cloud blue fabric went its waste. It takes a lifetime to extract their special color from the flowers. That's the least of my worries now. Kangming's little face was now pumped by anger like a puffer. I've been meaning to say this since the beginning. Liar, Rita. You're the biggest liar in the world. Huh? You lied to my face about the crisis. Had I not checked you out myself, you'd be toast by now. Oh, right. Never mind. Because she wanted, yeah, but she wanted to protect the others for, even at the cost of her life. This is very different from the Rita in the main universe, to be honest, which just wants to complete the mission. So, yeah. Hodo is much stronger now, and it takes both of us to stop it. Your Majesty's 4 days of formations, not close combat. Majesty almost caught a cold in the last Sodo hunt, so he decided to trade her life to the beast in my stead. Coming cut in abrupt, leaving Rita no room for explanation. Rita looked at her buff face and smiled in reply. Yes, but I was simply following the suicidal tradition your Majesty said when we dealt with Otto last time. Don't. You know what went down with exactly. But judging from Kangming's son, Rita was telling the truth. Well, like Empress, like Chancellor. Rita looked to the horizon. The beast broke loose in your Majesty's absence. And I'm not responsible for not being able to safeguard the Empire. From this moment, you two become immortal. With no other great interference, your life shall last eternally. The Colossus told the truth, and Imperia will reign forever, as long as your Majesty and I still breathe. As long as. Even in times of war, if we keep our distance from the front line, the Colossus will always be able to turn the tide. But your Majesty has cautioned me time and again ever since the Colossus granted the wish. Imperia is more than you and me. Rita, I don't need to hear this now. Well, I'm trying to fill Captain in. At first I didn't quite understand. On the first day of every month we always went to the Star Pavilion together. It's a place where we enjoy stage performance specially prepared for us. The shows were great, but having watched the same for ages, my mind would wander as soon as the curtain was lifted. One day, your Majesty told me there was an ally right beside the Star Pavilion. The shows were not prohibited from civilian eyes, so many people could crowd the alley for a glimpse. Later on, I found out it wasn't the shows that captured their eyes. It was the untouchable Your Majesty and me. And the funny thing is, Your Majesty and I enjoy watching them far more than the monotonous shows. The Star Pavilion was thus turned into a window for the people of Imperia, and thus to peek into a different way of life. Rita chuckled and semi-sensed and understood loneliness in her laughter. Your Majesty is full of curiosity and love, running through the city's nooks and crannies for little adventures. Once the Imperial Citadel, she will become a small fish, swimming freely in the open water. I remember my favorite sugar figure stand. It was always so that. Out of a fragrance store owner, always nagged me for candies, or fellow always gave me free sachets. After 1,000 years, some shops will stand, but more have died with their owners. People always come and go. That's what makes Your Majesty appreciate that Imperia is more than you and me. Muni Imperia is the sum of every soul breathing within its walls, and so is the Empire. Not for a second have I forgotten Your Majesty's words. The Empress and Chancellor fell silent in the thickening smoke. I told you I didn't want to hear this, Rita. You just keep going on and on in your typically leisurely manner. Cummings half-heard accusations surprised with Rita and me. Two of them looked at each other and curled back their lip. Now is maybe not the best time to walk down memory lane, but weirdly, it's all I can think of before the deadly battle. The rumbling returned in the company of the monster's scorching breath. Kangmi lifted her fang. The east's wind is rising. Follow me to battle. Your Majesty, Rita raised her silence before us. Don't do that. Please focus on information. I'll feed the follow these winds as well. Don't. He's going to die again. Oh no. No. For Rita to lose this battle. Oh god, that's different. Oh wait, what's that? Oh, that's Rita's thing, right? The outfit's kinda cool though. Oh, we fight as her. Cool. Argent Knight Artemis. Okay. I like that outfit, though I don't get to use it often. I mean the battle suit. And the outfit too, to be honest. Alright, we beat you up. Alright. You want me to beat up? There we go. Oh no. You ain't gonna survive much. We get both. Alright. What's that? Oh, you're down already? Down to your second line? Oh, that's the second phase, I mean. Are you gonna do that fire thingy? Okay. Alright, we'll take it down. Oh, that's different. Okay. Okay, that's a different Odo fight. That's not the usual one. Oh, you fight. We got that fast. The thing we got on the trip is 5%. Alright. It's weakening. It's weakening. Wait, can I dodge it? Oh, I think I should go. Wait, I can't go. Hold up. I gotta time it. Do it! Time it! Time it! Yeah, we couldn't time it. Oh well. Alright, we got this.
任務完了。お待たせいたしま
That
した。
outfit actually kind of reminds me of the one we just saw in chapter 26. I know it's completely different, but for some reason it reminds me of that. 27, I mean. Your Majesty! As soon as Rita knocked down Hodo, calming 7-star formation was activated around the beast. Floundering to break free, Hodo's bat furious flames to burn everything and everyone around. Meet your end now! My vision suddenly blurred. I thought I saw a dragon proudly raising its head behind Kogami. A dragon? Meanwhile, 6 of the 7 lanterns in the formation went out by one. Which cannot stop it. Wait, what do you mean a dragon? Why did Hodo grow in power after she broke the seal? Could it be from some kind of connection into the ruins and siphon power from the formation? And the ruins now serve as an energy pool for it to channel and restore power. Well, that's bad. I'll hold it off. Your Majesty, try to switch the formation and 7 Hodo's connection with the ruins first. Oh, that's unkind for Rita. Last lantern went out as well. Its power is surging rapidly. Power surge will backfire and cause an explosion. Hodo means to kill all of us with a suicidal attack. Be distracted and lured into the sea. No, this is suicide. I can do it. Now you concentrate on the formation, wait for me to run far. You've stopped me before and you can certainly make it this time. Kogami looked at me up again and said something I couldn't hear. The flames swirled and sweat over and sweat, set us apart. Pain overwhelmed every inch of my body and threatened to take away my consciousness. In the twilight zone, I seemed to hear something. Countdown. Oh, that's good. That is good. If we get to the sea and lure it in there, Odo will explode in the sea. It won't harm any people, and we'll be, if we're lucky, we'll be just teleported just in time before we actually die. Countdown. What would there be a timer? Is it the count for Odo's explosive death? I think we have to time it. That's how we win, right? I began to run. If you run to the sea, I seem to have forgotten how to run. I was merely swinging my arms and legs like a broken robot. Oh no. Formation worked, but it only stalled Hodo by a bit. It came at me like a giant burning wrecking ball. Before my eyes lay the cliff overlooking the ocean. Jump! In the pit that I had no idea how deep it reached. With steering wind licking my cheeks, there's no time for me to think. The countdown's gonna save us, right? I was ready to dive off the cliff, but something tripped me over, and I ended up falling into the pit. No. I kept falling as I heard a massive boom from outside the pit. Hodo should have fallen into the sea. Okay, that is good. And the explosion wouldn't hurt anyone this way. The boom soon faded away, but not the timer in my head. 9 seconds still? Oh, that's bad. That's nervous. The teleportation is ending? I don't know exactly how it works. It seems to me that space-time teleportation has a time limit. I wouldn't be right without a limit, but the question is, where will I be after teleportation ends? Will I be sent back to Kichi and when Kogami died? And miserably left Miss Iron Fist to me? Question is, will the future be changed? I have no answers. Anyway, otherwise died, so Rita won't have to sacrifice her life, and Kogami will be alive too. I've saved their lives. I doubt this is gonna end like this, though. It's still 2 chapters, we're still too early, and I have a bad feeling about this. While still in midair, I turned my head and allowed the rain to grab much of my face, and I'm a relieved sigh. Great, looks like the only one that dies in this history is going to be me. No, that can't happen. To be honest, good luck was never my friend, but if I somehow make it out alive, I'll let you tell my fortune again coming. I know that's not gonna happen, right? The teleportation is gonna trigger before we fall somewhere. 5, there we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, wish me luck. Husk. Once again, the world turned grey and obscure. I was not at all afraid. Things are always grey and obscure before light comes. Survive, Mr. Assassin. Kogami's voice rang, so she's alive now. I couldn't seem to remember when she said this to me. Oh right, wait, we don't know if we're in the present, right? In the grey, something perked my eyes. I opened my eyes and the act against my would closed the next instant. Tears rushed out and I saw light. I fumbled around and found myself still in the pit. It took me a while to get used to the light. Somehow, the pit turned to be shallower than I remembered, and very soon I climbed out with ease. I was standing amidst the boundless desert, but my memory told me the fight took place near the ancient battlefield. Being close to the sea, this place had no reason to be so dry and barren. Suddenly began to understand why the pit appeared so much shallower, huh? The surface soil seemed to have been eroded into sands. What, is this in the future, I guess? Wait, the sea, where's the sea under the cliff? We've been teleported somewhere else in time. I peered down the cliff, there's no sea, only a big hole. Okay, we're a long time away from that. Where are we? What happened after the Oto battle? I could only rely on my fading memory to make out. Wait, we could be in the future actually. If the future changed, could the Hodo falling into the sea have completely dried it? Well, I don't know if that's a good thing. If there's no water in the world, well... Could really I only make out the direction I had to where I last saw Kongming. The world is dead, is it? A tree gradually emerged on the horizon, a rare sign of life in the desert. I quickened my steps. As I walked closely, I found that it's a desert poplar. I also saw someone under the tree. She seemed to be staring into the tree and lost in her thoughts. Rita. That dress told me it's Rita, but why would she be here? I ran to her to find out. Rita. Hearing my voice, Rita turned around. Could hardly believe my eyes. Right before me stood a Rita that looked withered and emaciated. When I last saw her in the battle, she seemed weakened and worn, but her fire of life was still burning bright. The look in her face was all entire. What happened? The same look I saw on the bad ending Kongming's face. Only people who have lost their dearest have eyes like this. Please don't tell me Kongming died in this somehow else. A glimmer flashed by her eyes when she saw me. Your Majesty's calculation is right. You're still alive. Rita is coming. I wasn't sure what to say. It shouldn't be like this, no way. Why would Kongming be dead like this? Rita bowed to me and looked on her face. Told the whole story. Captain, you finally... Oh no. Captain, you finally come. Is Elta gone? Yes, it's gone, but just as Her Majesty foresaw, with its death came a violent explosion. It occurred on the sea beyond our border, and all three kingdoms suffered heavy losses. We managed to contain the damage, but for Jormungand and Schicksal it's outright catastrophic. So did it trigger a war? Did they send out? So was that how Kongming died? Could the other two kingdoms have been completely enraged by it and killed Kongming for it? Jormungand's sea evaporated and became land. Now Schicksal's glaciers melted and turned into an ocean. Wow. Captain, do you still remember the two envoys we dispatched Schicksal and Jormungand for help? Yeah, what about them? The two never made it back. They went missing. Missing? Wait, did they try to help but went missing prior to that? Does that mean that they never actually... They always sent help but something happened to them? Is that another problem that we faced? That kept prisoners by Schicksal and Jormungand? Before the time travel, Kongming told me 2 envoys were sent, but the 2 kingdoms never lent a hand. Maybe the 2 kingdoms actually lent a hand, but the 2 envoys themselves went missing for some reason we are yet to find out, right? So, in order to avoid actually this Hodo situation, maybe instead of, killing Hodo in the sea by an explosion, we could maybe find a way to get the 2 envoys back to whatever reason they went missing. And that way, maybe we'd be able to seal Hodo without it exploding in the ocean, causing massive damage, right? That's where things don't add up. Earlier, Her Majesty believed the 2 envoys were detained, but we did not respond. Before the Hodo battle, were detained. The Arch Imperator and Consular Queen are not my friends, but I know killing the messengers is below them. Right. With Hodo's return, the monster is brought along, but people from the other 2 kingdoms in harm's way. I regarded the Imperator and Corsair Queen were only being cautious for the sake of their own kingdoms. But soon after Hodo was defeated, the message came that Jormungand and Chixels allied to invade us. So that was my theory. I sent people to investigate and learned the shocking fact that the two kingdoms did send troops to our aid. Right. After Hodo perished, the two kingdoms assumed their soldiers helped, but they never returned. So that's why they thought that we were the ones imprisoning them. Missing envoys and troops. They might jump to the wrong conclusion if they relate this to the Odo explosion, right? Yes, rumors rose believing that it was us who freed Odo and imprisoned the aiding troops toward the two kingdoms. The two kingdoms were consumed by rage and war was inevitable. I began to make preparations. Please don't tell me she died. Her Majesty did something no one expected. She fed the rumor. What? That Imberia was struggling over resistance or surrendered to keep playing the zither on the keep. Huh? It's a screen smoke to cover our evacuation. She wouldn't listen however hard I tried to urge her to leave with us. When the zither tune began to fall, the invaders' attack believed it was indicated the loss of the defender's faith. When the gate was rammed open, earlier man was on his side. So she died there. And she finished the last tune with grace and dignity before she whispered farewell to her zither's lament. Oh no. Oh, she died, didn't she? Oh no. Please don't tell me she was murdered on the spot. Oh, my kids coming. I don't have them. Okay, she was saying the truth though. It's not just Mike. I'll defend. Coming. Let's go out Warrior Blade, all of you. Oh no, please don't die, Carming. Please. Not again. Enemies in the house. I'll defend. We need more thoughts. Should be safe now. That's enough for me. No, run away! Come on, what are you doing? Kill them. Precious sister. Keeping confident. So, no, that's the best flag I've ever seen one. Come on, please tell me at least she survives in the end. Oh. Her Majesty brought a sign to evacuate Munimberia and defended the besieged city yourself to the last breath. According to my informers, the Allied invaders failed to find their lost troops in Munimberia. Munimberia has fallen, we cannot return now. I gathered intel on the missing troops and envoys, the location they were last seen on the map of the area. I have no use for it now, but Captain, you will still find it helpful. My sole purpose here is to pass on Her Majesty's message and over her. We to reach our hands into the winding branches that carefully took out something. I'm leaving Miss Ironfist your care, Mr. Assassin. That's Her Majesty's message. Ming, why? When did she? How did she know I was a Mr. Assassin she met in her youth? It suddenly occurred to me that after I woke up in Cogwing's room, she asked me if I was holding something back. She probably had suspected then, and my smart play gave myself up and confirmed her suspicion. Is it the rattling of... Oh my god, there's OSC as well. It's not helping. Is it the rattling of Miss Ironfist before she went in, or the sleep of my tongue that exposed me? There's no way to find out now. A new Munimberia will rise where we stand now. Many hours of work will be devoted, but Munimberia is the sum of every soul breathing in it, and so is the Empire. Wait to reach out thin air and stroke the desert poplar. This desert poplar stood here for long years, probably even before I was born, but that was more than 1,000 years. The trunk has withered and the branches have broken, but it still stands proudly. It takes 1,000 years for the desert poplar to die, another 1,000 years to fall, and a third to rot. This saying always reminds me of the Grand Cirrus and Imperia. The first part is about the Grand Cirrus, the second is about the Grand Cirrus name, and the third about Imperia. The Grand Cirrus name was passed on to Theresa, but Her Majesty is still safeguarding the Empire after her death. The Empire lives on, the Grand Cirrus name lives on, but Her Majesty is no longer with us. To me again. Pray forgive my babbling. I tell myself, Her Majesty was someone who faced Odo alone for the realm and risked her life to send me a message. She stood match at the abyssal altar for 1,000 years and shielded Munimbiria on her own. She's never destined to meet her end comfortably in a feather bed. That I should have known long ago. But deep down, a part of me still holds this delusion that you could somehow save her. I've gone to, please. Her voice sank low and I could hardly hear her. I can see the tears welling up in your eyes, but why are you holding them back instead of letting it all out? I wanted to ask her this, but I didn't. Perhaps she saw the same look in me and wanted to ask me the same question. Oh my god. I don't know, the ending's it's not gonna be a sad, happy ending, it's gonna be all sad, right? Oh no. Alright, let's see, can we keep going? We have a cutscene here. What went wrong? I strongly felt something was off. What changes had this world seen? The missing envoys and soldiers, the monster that came with Hodo's return, and the broken golem. None of these makes any sense. After Rita left, I hid the Tesla Zero lying under the tree. Here we go again. Okay, unfortunately I think we will have to stop here though, as much as I really want to continue, because this is getting good, and also, I really hope this doesn't end sadly. But there is the cooldown for 5 hours that we got to recharge it, so unfortunately I will not be able to do it today. But we will be continuing tomorrow, as long as Tesla's recharged. Miss Harnfit, should I travel back to the last tower of Coming in the Morning Siege? I don't know if that will help. I think the key is the two people went missing. They can't just go missing. That doesn't make sense. Maybe if we could get them to help, maybe we could defeat Odo on the spot. Not let them explode in the ocean. Just seal it if we can, or kill it even. And that way, if we got, and then we return the Alpers. That way, the kingdom wouldn't wage war on us for a rumor that we had actually kept them captive, and that way everyone would survive. Well, I kinda hoped it would be like that, but it's never a happy ending, I'm guessing. The day you vanish with the stars, if that's any foreshadowing, I have a bad feeling about this. Low power mode X, switch mode disabled. Oh, we gotta do it. She did die there. But that wasn't the deciding factor. She stopped the two kingdoms from joining forces. Right, that's the thing. It wasn't the deciding factor. It was the two kingdoms, it was the people. The people went missing for some reason where we actually understand. I should set the anchor by checking the name list in map read to cave me with help. That people went missing somewhere, right? I know you're gonna have to recharge, Tesla. Please don't repeat that. The map showed the troops coming to aid were last seen in a valley near Yarmangond and Imperia border. I unfolded the name scroll, and the myriad of social names began to wear out my ass quickly. Nothing important. The second I folded the scroll, two strange names popped up. Vodka Typhoon. Let me guess, that's gonna be one of the vodka girls. Maybe even two of them, the vodka twins. Oh, never mind. There's both of them. Vodka Swords Mask and Vodka Typhoon. I'm guessing Typhoon's gonna be Rosalia, because Hurricane, like the spin. And Sword Mask's gonna be Lilia. These names feel fishy to me. Gotta be the twins. They were supposed to have come here with Kongming, but went missing. Right? Rosalia and Lilia. If they are indeed the A troops, finding them will help return the situation around. Keywords detect and analyze. Augmentation on activating. Activating. Set anchor to initiate transfer with full energy charge. Please, construction lock. Oh no, come on. What's this? It's an extra. Okay, not the story. Okay. God, we can't do it, can we? Oh, come on. We can't do it. Alright, we'll do this too, though. We'll do this too, and then we'll be able to recharge it completely tomorrow. Cooldown 1 day. Cooldown 1 day. We got 4 of them with cooldown 3 hours. So, we'll be able to do it tomorrow, I think. Prepare. What do you mean I need stellar seals? Oh, no. Oh, no. How do we get these? You will receive 3 tickets energized daily every day. That's bad. Wait, we can't recharge it tomorrow. The event's almost ending. Oh well. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do the full event. If I can't do the full event, I'll certainly be watching on YouTube. But still, I really hope I can get the full event. We got a bunch of these. Alright, let's get the crystals first. There we go. And next up, we'll get the Carol fragments. We get 19 here. I think we gotta level up on Carol. Let's get the rank up. Where's Carol? She's over here. She was A rank, now she's gonna be S rank, so that's gonna be a big upgrade there. There we go. Now we do have 214 wishes. Recently I have been going for elves, so I'm still gonna go for elves. This is an elemental support. I know Syrian is better for Flame Scion, but still, if I get this, I don't mind. So let's see. Because I've been trying to collect elves now. We recently got my first one. That's actually not the first one, but it's not in gacha though. It was the one you can get by Asteroid over here, the Blood Embrace. I kind of want to unlock the other elves, especially having watched Self Academy and knowing the story, especially this one. I kind of really want with this one because of Elf Academy, but the main ones I want are Bella, Syrian, and Klein. But this one's next. I really want her. So I will be going for elves in the coming patches, as well a few characters. Huh. Well, let's see how everything goes. We'll be ending up the stream here though. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, which will be continuing the event. Actually, I don't know. Because here's the thing. I know if we'll be continuing tomorrow, because here's the thing. We need to complete the Energized Daily. And you get 3 of them per day, right? Yeah. That's my fear, because I don't think we can recharge it tomorrow if we get 3 per day. Because we need 6 to recharge it. So I think that's going to be a big problem. So I don't think we're going to be streaming this tomorrow. If we don't, I might have to change the schedule. If we don't do that, then I think let's see what's next on the schedule. I can tell you guys if you're not on Discord. So if we can't do this tomorrow, we'll be doing this tomorrow. But if we can't do this tomorrow, and let me check over here on Moonstone Community. Right, then we will be doing Ningguang's Hangout events in Genshin Impact. I really hope we can actually do it tomorrow, because I kind of really want to continue the story, and we do have 6 days. So how many stuff can we get? 3, 6 days? Okay, I think we can definitely do it. 18, right? 18. That's 3 resets. I mean, as long as there's not more than 3 chapters, I think we can do it. We've got to time it right. So I'm gonna have to change the schedule. Either way, I will see you guys next time. So hope you all have a good